Hey guys, it is Freshly Squeezed here, and welcome to another story time video. And today, I'm going to be talking about my favorite prank calls I've ever done. No, mostly prank called with Dylan. I've done quite a few collabs with him on this channel. What the? Okay, so this is off topic, but my cat decided to interrupt my video, so she gets a shout out. Hey. Okay, you can go. You can go. Okay, so anyway, today I'm doing my second storytime video. Make sure to go check out after this video my first one I did. Busted my teeth on a swing set. I told about that story. So yeah, let's get into, I have 3 prank calls. My favorite ones I've ever done with Dylan. So, we're gonna start off with the oldest one. we're gonna start off with the oldest one. It was a Papa John's prank call. So, Dylan actually talked about this in my prank calling video I did. I did a collab with Dylan. It was, prank calling collab. By the way, none of these prank calls are in that video, so you can go check that out also after this. But he told about this Papa John's prank call in that video, but I'll tell you again. So, yeah, basically, he did this prank call. By the way, we usually take turns doing a prank call. We usually don't both do one at the same time. So he was doing this one, so called Papa John's. So he ordered mac and cheese. Yeah, he wanted some mac and cheese, and then he also ordered pepperonis and sprinkles on top of that mac and cheese. So we have mac and cheese with pepperoni and sprinkles on it, and that's what he ordered, and they actually made it. He called and back a little bit later and asked if they made it, and he said yes. So yeah, and then we hung up there, and then they called a third time. We called them, or they called, I forget, it was a long time ago, it was last summer, but yeah, they called back, and it was this girl. It was a girl this time. It was a guy the first time, by the way. And this girl, yeah, she was really, I actually had the phone at the time I called them back, because it was my turn to prank call. She called during my turn, so I was talking to her, and she said, "You don't do like that." She was so mad. She got so mad, because I think the other guy believed us, and then she realized that it was a prank call, and then she said, "You don't do like that." You know, she said a cuss word. It was pretty funny. We were laughing, and then we hung up. So yeah, it was a really funny call. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. So yeah, it's the first Papa John's prank call. Oh, that was so funny. That was like the first time we prank called too. We've prank called quite a few times, like sessions, like prank calling sessions. That was like our very first one. It's one of our first calls we did, so that was a pretty funny one. So this next prank call, at first it wasn't a prank call, but it turned into a prank call. I'll explain. So, really complicated story. So, I was FaceTiming one of my friends. I guess I'll say his name, Connor. I've done a few videos with him. He's one of my friends. So, yeah, I was FaceTiming Connor, and then I hung up for some reason. I forget. And then I called back, and let's just say some random person answered. So literally, I think my phone glitched out. I FaceTimed Connor. I clicked the contact. I FaceTimed him. And then some random dude popped up. Not even kidding. So I guess it started off as him prank calling us, and he said, "Who are you?" And I said, "I don't know. Who are you?" And I said I was trying to FaceTime my friend, but then you popped up. "How'd you get my number?" That's what I said. And he said, I don't know. I forget what he said after that, but I just remember some of the conversation. This was also that same summer as the Papa John's one, but yeah, it was, I don't remember a lot of it, but it started off like that, so we were laughing a lot. So after that was where the prank calling started to begin. So I was with Dylan. I was in his room. He grabbed one of these grandpa masks. It was a mask, and we FaceTimed it back, and he had the mask on, and he said, "What you doing?" He's like, what you doing?" By the way, he was African American, so you know how they have. I'm not trying to be racist here. White people have their accents. He had African American accent. Like, what you doing? So what you do on FaceTime with me? That's what he said. he said, "Stop FaceTiming me." And while Dylan was FaceTiming at the time with the grandpa mask, so it's funny. So yeah, that's that situation. So my friend, by the way, so I actually made a separate contact because I had his phone number in my contacts now. I put his phone number in my contacts because he had accidentally gotten my number somehow. So when I FaceTimed my friend Connor, he popped up. So I had his phone number. So I made it into a new contact. And since my friend Connor's white and this guy is black, well, I just named him Black Connor because I don't want to have two Connors. I don't exactly know what his name is, but so I just called him Black Connor. It's literally the contact. Not even kidding. I can't show you because I'm recording my phone, but just trust me. There's Connor and then there's Black Connor. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So yeah, that's that. And then a few months later, we called him back again, and this was actually a month ago. This third time we called him. So it was me, Dylan, and then one of my friends. I don't know if I should say his name because he goes to my school. I won't say his name. If you know what I'm talking about, if Dylan, if you're watching this, you know who I will be talking about. His name starts with an A. I won't say his name though. So we called him back a third time. And then, the guy, the A guy, my friend that starts with an A, his name, we handed him the phone. We were in the middle of prank calling, and we said, "Hey, prank call this number." And then I clicked on Black Connor, and I gave Alan the phone, and he said, "Hey." And then the dude said, "Stop calling me. How'd you get my number? Stop calling me." And then yeah, that's how that went. So anyway, I've been dragging this part on for a long time. So yeah, that was the second prank call. It's a series of prank calls. It's really funny. I don't know if I'll call that dude again because he's really mad. Called him like 3 or 4 times now on separate days, like months apart. I've called him. So I don't know if he's suspicious, but he somehow got my number at first. And yeah, he's the one that had my number at first. So I guess that's what he gets for getting my number. I don't know. It was either iPhone glitch or he just had my number somehow. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to the last prank call of the video. So now on to the last prank call. This one we did about a month ago, same time that we called Black Connor recently. We also did this last prank call. So me and Dylan were thinking of places and to call, and this, by the way, is my prank call. Like Papa John's was his, this was mine. So I decided to call Amazon. So we called Amazon. Alright, I was thinking of something to order. So we called him, and this dude with this strange accent, he was like, "Hello." That was seriously his accent. I think he was like, "Hello, hello." That's how he talked. And I said, "Hi." So by the way, his name is Titus. Yeah. So I told him my name was Gary, just cause Gavin. My name is Gavin. Gary, I don't know, cause Gary's a weird name. His name was Titus. So yeah, so basically I was trying to think of something to order. So I said Hot Wheels. And then he said, "Oh, okay. So I need your mailing address." So I told him the typical thing: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He laughed and said, he actually searched it up. He believed me. He believes every single thing I say in this prank call, and he seriously believes everything I say. So he said, "Oh, okay, let me search it up. Oh, that's not an address." Yeah. And then I tell him 7654321. So that's not one either. And then I started fake crying. And do you know why I was fake crying? Because those Hot Wheels were apparently, I have footage of this, by the way, I have footage of this prank call. Some of it, Dylan took a video of like a few minutes of the prank call, but the prank call went on for a long time, so I won't show that because this video is already long enough. So, but you can imagine it. I started fake crying because these Hot Wheels were apparently for my son. I apparently had a son, and they were for my son in the hospital. They were for my son in the hospital, and I was fake crying. And he said, "Oh, it's okay, Gary." He talked like that. "Okay, it's okay, Gary." His name is Titus. Yeah. So after that, he said, "Do you need anything else?" And I said, "Yes, I need something else." Guess what I ordered? I ordered freaking tree. Yes. I ordered a tree. I was looking around. I was trying to think of something to order. We were outside, by the way. It was like a tree. So he said, okay, Gary, I need your address again, email address. And I said something like Donald Trump or something like that. I forget what I said. I think I said Donald Trump. I don't know. But he said that's not one, so I was trying to think of another address to make up, so I told him the phone number. I forget what it was. I literally just read off their own phone number, and he believed that too. We were on hold, by the way. Whenever he looked up an address, we were on hold for a few minutes. We were laughing and stuff, so yeah. Then he said he can't find my address after that, so that's oh yeah, by the way, at the end of that call, it was night. It started at day and ended at night because it was starting to turn night. And my parents actually came to pick me up from Dylan's house because I was at Dylan's house, and they came to pick me up. I was ending the call. So by the way, wow, the call ended around like 20 minutes something. It was crazy. It lasted 20 minutes. That's the longest I've ever had a prank call for. 20 minutes? That's crazy. I don't know how it lasted that long, but the one with Titus was probably my favorite. That was so funny. I love that one. And yeah, it's basically going to be it for the story time video of my funniest experiences prank calling. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time. Bye.